What was kind of your experience last night? Coach Leach just told us about circling around the airport. Were you on the same flight as him?
Yeah, we were traveling together, so we got into, I guess, Seattle in the early afternoon, and we got into Pullman at about 2:30, 3 o'clock this morning, and right back at it. So we've seen a lot of the air in the sky and clouds and fog for the foreseeable future. I'm kind of tired of that now.
So you guys just kind of sat it out in the airport and waited till you get
We had 5 recruits and their families over there, so I spent most of my time getting them hotel rooms and stuff for the night over in Seattle because we couldn't get everybody over here. So I got them and their families situated, and with the help of our staff here, and got them to a hotel and got them in for the night, got them fed, and then got back over to the airport and got Coach Leach and I on a flight to Spokane, and then we had to rent a car in Spokane, and then we had to drive through the fog to get here early this morning so we could be back for practice. So, it's just some of the stuff you do. It happens, and we got all the recruits here now. They flew in this morning on the first flight, so we have a good day of recruiting here.
You familiar with the movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
Yeah, my wife kept saying that last night, all night. Yeah, that's an old Midwest movie for us Midwest guys.
So you landed at about 1 a.m. in Spokane and then drove?
Yeah, so we got into Spokane about 1 a.m., got a rental car, and hit the road through the fog. It took a couple hours. It was pretty soupy out there, so it wasn't a real safe drive. So it took us some time to get down. I got a few hours of sleep, got back over here, and got up and got them on flights and got them back over here.
Who was driving?
Oh, I was driving. I was just listening to stories, as you guys I'm sure are aware.
How much coffee did you drink today?
I had a couple cups this morning. Once you get out of practice, you get your adrenaline going, and it kind of goes. But up to the point of getting to the position meeting, a little tired. But once you get out there and get the blood flowing, get practicing, it kind of picks up. So now we got recruiting stuff to do now.
How has this kind of early signing period been? Have you guys had to make a bunch of adjustments as far as maybe not preparing for the bowl as much right now as trying to get the recruits in and trying to get those guys signed? And
yeah, I think there's a certain new aspect to this. There's always been an early signing period for junior college guys, so it's been a smaller number. Now there's a much larger number of guys you're trying to get in and signed, and that you usually would wait till after the bowl game, but we're having to kind of push that in. And everybody's under kind of the same constraints right now, and everybody's trying to, I think, feel their way. I think some programs are doing it differently than us, and everybody's, all the coaches I see on the road are asking, how are you guys doing? How many you signing? How many you signing? Are you keeping some scholars? So I think there's a lot of feeling our way right now, and we'll see how this first one goes. Recruiting's been awesome. The season has been awesome, so that's been helpful to us in the recruiting process.
So far, do you like it better than what they were doing before, or would you kind of prefer it go back to the way you guys were doing?
Well, we'll see. We'll see. We're going to see when signing day gets here. It's going to be through bowl practice here. We're going to keep going. I fly out again tomorrow, and we get back hopefully late Wednesday night for Thursday practice. So that's the way all the coaches are. So we'll see after the signing period. I'm sure Coach Leach and the staff will bring us, and we'll sit down and debrief and see how we could do it better and how, because it's everybody's doing it, so everybody's trying to figure out the best way to do it to get the best players.
You recruit California, SoCal quite often. Last year, you guys were in San Diego for the holiday. Was it kind of an advantage? Did you see it was an advantage being in California?
Yeah, it really is awesome for us and Southern Cal recruiters. There's a lot of interest from coaches, from junior college coaches, high school coaches to come and watch practice, and a lot of players that can see it. It's a perfect, it's right after Christmas when they're all on vacation. It's a night game, so everybody can watch it. A lot of people can drive down and see it. It's not far to get to for those Southern Cal guys. So yeah, it's a good bowl game. We had our fingers crossed to be in the Holiday Bowl.
What's unique being a recruiter? What's unique about going into a recruit's living room and meeting their family and just that kind of interaction? Well,
it's all about relationships. You get in, and it's been a year process. These guys that are coming on these visits, we've recruited in some levels, though, some guys a year and a half, 2 years now. So we got a pretty good relationship, and you get attached to guys. It's a competitive. For coaches, it's a competitive sport, and you're in there, mixing up with other college coaches, and you enjoy the families, and you get attached to the kids, just like you get attached to your own players, because you're talking to them and texting with them for 2 years, and you know everything about their families. You go into the house, you have dinner with them, and then it's hard. You're in there battling, and you win some and you lose some, just like this team does on the football field, and it's how coaches compete.
Is Jihad pretty excited for this game going back home and getting an opportunity?
Yeah, I think Jihad, Civils, those guys from that area, even like Dubats, the young guys from the Temecula, San Diego, they have a lot more guys. But quite frankly, these bowl games and these bigger bowl games, and you're playing a quality opponent like Michigan State, a lot of the families can make it in. It's a tourist destination, so we'll have a lot of parents and friends at that game. But I think Jihad will, he enjoys to play every week, but it'll mean something to play right in his hometown.
He wasn't able to play in the game last year, so this
Right.
season, obviously, with a chance, you think it's just kind of more on his mind now?
I think just playing's more on his mind now. He's had a good season, and this is a great culmination for him to get to do it right where he played high school football. So what a great deal, right, for your freshman year to finish it off down in San Diego.
And then also you had two freshman linebackers make the all-freshman teams, Justice and Jihad.
Yeah.
What's that mean to you to see that, just kind of their hard work and what you went through this season as a coach with what happened?
Yeah, it means we came through some adversity pretty good. We didn't expect for those guys to play as much as they did, and when they did, they played well, and they took coaching and they just got better and better, and really proud of those guys, all the guys, Dylan Sherman, all Dom Silva, all those freshman guys that had to get in there and play. I'm proud of those guys. They got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of getting better to do, but that's certainly freshman year. That's a good start. You guys good?